Okay, get ready for this. Starting in 2026, the way you and I use money here in India is about to be completely reset. Seriously, the government is rolling out a massive financial overhaul that's going to touch everything from how you pull cash out of an ATM to the pictures you post on Instagram. The old rule book, it's being tossed out. And if you're not ready, it could really cost you. So let's break down exactly what's coming. And no, I am not exaggerating. That one sentence right there should send a chill down your spine. The photo you post of that shiny new car or that fancy international vacation, yeah, that could soon become Exhibit A for the income tax department. And honestly, that's just scratching the surface. All right, first things first, let's talk about something millions of us do every single day, getting cash. You know that clever little trick of scanning a QR code at an ATM with your UPI app to withdraw money? We all thought it was this amazing loophole for unlimited free withdrawals. Yeah, well, the party's over. And this right here shows you the big change in thinking. See, before, UPI withdrawals were kind of their own thing, totally separate from your normal debit card limit. But now, the system's gotten a whole lot smarter. It's basically wised up and realized, hey, cash is cash. It doesn't matter how you take it out. A withdrawal is now just a withdrawal. So let's play this out. Imagine your bank gives you, say, 5 free transactions a month. If you pull out cash 3 times with your debit card, and then twice using UPI, that's it. You've hit your limit. Your freebies for the month are done. So what happens on that 6th trip to the ATM? This is the number you need to burn into your memory. 23 rupees plus GST. For every single withdrawal after you hit your limit. Doesn't matter if it's card or UPI, you're going to pay this fee. Now, you might be thinking, 23 rupees, not a big deal. But trust me, it adds up crazy fast if you're not paying attention. The days of endless free cash are gone. Okay, so fees are one thing, right? They're annoying, but you can manage them. But what we're about to get into now is, well, it's on a whole other level. This isn't just about what things cost anymore. This is about surveillance. Starting in 2026, your financial life is basically becoming an open book for the government. Think of these as the new financial tripwires. Just look at this list. We're talking about big cash deposits, paying off a huge credit card bill with cash, or even putting a large sum into an FD. If you cross any of these lines during the year, boom, an automatic alert gets fired off, sending your PAN details straight to the income tax department. There's just no place to hide large cash transactions anymore. And here's how easy it is to fall into this trap. Let's say you file your taxes and you declare an income of, say, 7 lakh rupees. But a few weeks later, you're all over Instagram posing with your brand new 60 lakh rupee car. The system is now smart enough to connect your social media life to your PAN card, and it'll see a massive red flag. And before you know it, you've got an official notice in the mail asking one simple, terrifying question. Where did the money come from? And look, it's not just about what you're buying. The government is also taking a much closer look at the stock market. If you're a trader, especially if you deal in futures and options, you need to know about a new hidden cost that's just been added. The Securities Transaction Tax, or STT, on futures contracts has been jacked up by a whopping 150%. As you can see, a 10-lakh trade that used to cost you 200 rupees in tax will now cost you 500. For anyone who trades regularly, this is a direct hit to your profits. It's a painful slice out of every single trade you make. Okay, deep breath. I know that was a lot of pretty intense news, but it's not all doom and gloom, seriously. Some of these new rules are actually designed to fight for you, the customer. The system is finally pushing back to protect us. And this first one? It's a massive win for literally millions of people. Your basic zero balance account is getting a serious power-up. Look at this. Banks can't penalize you for the basics anymore. We're talking unlimited cash deposits, a debit card with 0 annual fees, and truly free digital payments. No more of those sneaky, hidden charges. This makes basic banking genuinely free for everyone. Now, this next one is something I think we've all been hoping for. The RBI is finally stepping up and acknowledging just how bad online scams have gotten. They've created a new safety net to help you get your money back if you fall victim to digital fraud. So here's how it works. If a scammer gets you for up to 50,000 rupees, you can now get compensated. You can get back up to 85% of what you lost, with a maximum of 25,000 rupees. But here's the thing. There are a couple of big catches. First, this is a one-time only claim in your life. And second, and this is the most important part, so listen up, you have to report the fraud to your bank within 5 days.
You wait until day 6, you get zero. Nothing.
And finally, let's talk about something that causes a ton of stress and anxiety for so many people. The RBI is cracking down and cracking down hard on the aggressive and sometimes abusive tactics used by loan recovery agents.
So listen, these are your new rights. Know them? Agents cannot legally call you before 8 in the morning or after 7 at night. They absolutely cannot harass you physically or mentally. They can't use abusive language, and they're forbidden from trying to shame you by calling your friends, your family, or your boss. And any banks that let their agents break these rules, they're going to face some serious penalties.
Okay, so we've gone through a lot, the good, the bad, and the kind of scary stuff. So what's the game plan? What should you actually do to make sure you come out on top in this new financial world? Let's boil it all down to a simple 3-step action plan.
Look, it all comes down to these 3 simple things. Number 1, watch your ATM limits. Start tracking your card and UPI withdrawals together so you don't get stung by that 23 rupee fee. Number 2, be smart online. Make sure the life you're showing off on social media doesn't scream that you're making way more than you're telling the tax man. And number 3, if you get scammed, you have to move fast. Call 1930 or your bank immediately. That 5-day clock starts ticking the second it happens.
At the end of the day, all these changes mean one thing. Our financial lives are getting more connected, more digital, and way more transparent. For some people, that's going to feel more restrictive. For others, it's going to feel a lot more protective. But for every single one of us, it is a brand new game. The only question left is, are you ready to play?